20 years in prison for having a miscarriage. Yes, indeed, it is true. This is a case of Miss Patel, who got less attention compared to Governor Mike Pence's controversial new law. Now, here is how the story goes for you. So there is this crazy law created that basically sentenced Miss Patel to 20 years in jail because of a miscarriage. The pregnancy was unintended, and the miscarriage is estimated to occur about, 22 to 24 weeks during the process of having the baby. And here's how it went. Miss Patel arrived at the hospital bleeding heavily. She eventually revealed that she had a miscarriage and was surprised to see the fetus was as far along as it was. She was interviewed by the police with an attorney present and without having been read her rights while in her hospital bed. One can only imagine how shocked that this woman was. Just imagine. She just had a miscarriage, bleeding heavily in a hospital bed. Crazy, right? So, after a couple rounds of investigation, whatever, Indiana, folks who don't know this should know this now, is one of the most restrictive anti-abortion laws in the country, America. The strictest. Indiana's so-called fetus or fetal homicide law is not uncommon. A majority of states have such a law, but it's not as horrifying, right, as what happened to Miss Patel. So in Indiana, Miss Patel is the second woman to be charged with fetal homicide and the first to be convicted. Only one other woman has been charged who attempted to, get rid of her pregnancy. The fact is only 2 women in Indiana have been targeted with the law. Are both women who have been targeted are women of color who are immigrants. Now, 20 years she's going to spend in jail because, quote unquote, they believe that she committed fetal homicide. Happens to be a woman who happens to be an immigrant. Now, put this all in the plate. Can't look at this in a vacuum. So Indiana has some of the most regressive abortion laws in the country. Now, layer of the, I guess you'd be like layer 1 of the cake. Put some frosting down. Now, LGBTQ is not a protected class in the state of Indiana. Layer 2. Then you have this, Religious Restoration Act. Layer 3. Put some frosting on that sucker, and what you have, America, is a 3-layered cake of discrimination. So while, yes, people think this is about the gays are trying to take down Indiana. No. Indiana just generically has laws that discriminate against women, discriminate against African Americans, discriminate against gay people. And now it's all coming to a head. And this story has been sort of buried in the headlines because everybody's been focused on the gay story, but it speaks to a larger narrative about the state of Indiana. Governor Mike Pence and the Indiana State Legislature will do everything in their power to make sure if you're not pale, if you're not stale, and if you're not male, you'll have no power. You'll have no power over your own body. You will not have power to make decisions about whether or not you want to get married. You will have no power against discrimination. You'll have no power. Two gay people can't be in the same house and go order pizza and the pizza person can call them the F word. The pizza person can do whatever they want to do to them, and they cannot be protected under the law. Indiana has larger problems than just an LGBTQ problem. They have a discrimination problem, America.